fuck, shit ass, cunt, motherfuck, dick sucking motherfuckers, fuckity fuck, shit, fuck, cunt raping, baby fucking F, motherfuck, shit ass, balls, slut, whore, fuck, shit, ass, cunt, fucking swear word.
This is my railway, and I give the orders.
Shut up, God! It's not funny. Hello. Stop! You're going the wrong way. Oh dear, I am a silly engine. Silence! Where is Thomas? Sorry I'm late. Where have you been, go? My fault, replied Thomas, masturbating.
The island so surrounded by horrible yellow sea. It has fields and sandy. The island also has lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track?
It's me, you dunce!
The island of Sodor. There is always lots of business for the engines to do. Thomas was mourning when the fat controller rose from the test. Bust my buffers!
The fishermen have caught their biggest catch of fish.
Thomas didn't like fish because they smelled like fish. When he got to the village,
There were lots of trucks.
all stacked full of fish. What a beautiful smell. Arthur arrived. I'm slow. Thomas wanted to get his shitty joy over with, and he puffed out of the village. Hurry up, hurry up! The troublesome trucks decided to fuck Thomas. Cinders and ashes!
Do trains have spur?
The bottom of the hill, the bottom of the hill, the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the hill. He knows Thomas was coming down the hill, but the fish trucks were too heavy. Thomas wondered what the controller would say. You of course confusion and Be quiet! This time, Thomas shunted an enormous line of 20 trucks. Thomas puffed through the countryside. Thomas was very happy to say fuck you to the fish. Getting I is lovely, especially when you smell of shit.
Thomas the control. Annie can only take shit, but Clarabelle can take the control. As they run backwards and forwards along the line, they sing songs to each other. When Thomas starts from a station, he sings, "Oh shit, we're rather late," and the coaches sing, "We're fucking along." How can I run my line properly if Thomas is always late? He doesn't realize that the fat controller depends on me. It depends on me. It depends on me.
I don't give a fuck.
Where have you been, lazy ass?
Fuck you!
Rubbish, said Thomas. You're too shit. The guard blew his whistle and Thomas started so quickly.
Fuck!
Fucking.
Bother that signal, said Thomas. What's the matter?
Fuck you, punk ass, bougie ass, hook ass nigga! I'll beat your motherfucking sedity ass nigga! Don't never in your life ever try to holler at me, nigga!
They waited and 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 waited and...
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up! Shut up! Gordon always pulled the big express. He was proud of being the only engine strong enough to do so. It was full of important people, like the fat controller, and Gordon was seeing how fast he could go. Hurry, 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 he said. Tickety-tock. What has happened to me? Asked Gordon. I feel so weak. You've burst, said the driver. You can't pull the train anymore. Oh, what?
Buzz off! Buzz off! Hissed James. One bee burnt his foot. Ooh! Ah! Ah! Ooh! The bee thought James had burnt him on purpose. So it stung James right back on the nose. Whistled James. He had had enough. So had his fireman and driver.
Henry doesn't mind the rain now.
It was when the first facts had begun to roll in from the sea. Thomas, Annie and Clarabelle lull. Thomas must be careful of rocks.
Bang.
Oh, shit, that made my penis tingle.
Thank you, Cyril.
The fat controller had something special to show the engines. It was very large and strange looking.
What is it?
It's my penis. Poor Cyril. He's grabbed the next day. Oh, bollocks! That fucking horn is so damn loud it rattles my fucking ass. And it doesn't even make my motherfucking penis tingle. Still, we better slow down. No! The foghorn was crushed. I can't see a thing. 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 And then before he could even think of anything else, Buffers, my boss, leave it to me. Toby was very glad they did. Otherwise, Instead of replacing Cyril with a foghorn, we'll replace Cyril with a foghorn. Fuck you, sir.
The Fat Controller came to hell. He always said to Thomas,
You can never be as strong and fast as Gordon.
but you can be. The cranes are for lifting heavy things like engines and coaches and engines and coaches and engines and coaches and help! Help! They're pushing me, James's driver and fireman were feeling him all over to see if he was a Whoa. The engine was James, and he was Thomas was coupled on, and off they were. I'd like to teach James a lesson. Serves you right, Puff. The Fat Controller was wanking anxiously for them. Gordon. Gordon. Must bother those hoes and their tricks. He really meant it. Fuck you, James, they said. It wasn't your fault. Then with two cranes they pulled James. This will teach you a lesson. This will teach you a lesson. Now Thomas is as happy as can be. Well, Thomas, I've heard all about it, and I'm very pleased with you. And Thomas whistles beep in return.
What a pisser.
The Fat Controller sat in his office watching Frozen. That was good, said the Fat Controller. The station master came in. What the hell are you doing here, he asked. I was watching Frozen. Who cares, said the station master.
Well, anyway,
This is a bad railway. Huff, the station master.
Rusty Reneus, Chuck Chip. The engines enjoy Scarlowy. They like Scarlowy. Duncan doesn't like looking at the incline railway. Bossy Puffer huffs Scarlowy. They didn't like Duncan telling them what to do. He just wants Rusty said. You're supposed to be helping, Scarlowy, he grumbled, but you're as slow as snails.
We are proper engines, Rusty huffed crossly.
We can't send up more than 4 trucks at a time, chuffed Reneus. Then work slow, said Duncan. Nothing to it, he boasted to Rusty. I can handle trucks, he cried. Duncan was so impatient. I'll show that smelly diesel. Birds and buffers, he cried. It's got me. I tried to warn him. Snap, 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 snapped. Help! He yelled. Turn down for what? Glug, 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 he said. Duncan felt foolish. You have not been a responsible engine. You owe these engines an apology. Turn down for what? Duncan said to Rusty.
Once, an engine attached to a train was afraid of the brutal pain. It went into a psychosis and wouldn't come out again. His name is Henry. His driver and fireman argued with him, but he would not move. The rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red cat, he said. The guard blew Henry till he had no more breath and waved his call till his arms ached, but Henry still stayed in the tunnel and blew seamen at him. Then along came Sir Topham Hatt, the man in charge of all the engines on Sodor. They call him the Fat Fuck. We will pull out, said the Fat Controller. But I think he deserved his punishment, don't you? Thomas.
Louder! Louder! Louder!
He's a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about ready for the... He loves playing tricks on them, including Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Thomas likes whistling rudely at him. Wake up, lazy bones, why don't you work hard like me? He was just going to sleep when Thomas came up in his cheeky way.
Wake up, lazy bones, do some hard work for a change.
No! Thomas the Tank Engine want to see the flying ship. I can't do it, said Thomas. What has happened? You! asked Gordon. Thomas' head is flying.
Stop! No!
said Gordon.
This is illegal, you know,
said Gordon. That will be lovely.
Shut up!
Toby and Henrietta are enjoy. They do look old-fashioned and need new paint. James was very rude whenever he saw them. What dirty objects, he would say. At last, Toby lost. Fuck you! Toby. Puss! 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 Puss!
We've done it together. We've done it together.
utopia.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
If someday you should see Thomas the Tank Engine fucking happily along the line, he may be on his way to a village nestled deep in the heart.
Yeah, I love it when they're blue. just give me like 5 more minutes, man, come on!
The island was covered with thick country. One December morning, Thomas whistled to all his friends. "It's nearly Christmas, and I'll bring you lots of shit." "Driver said there's lots of posts for the village," said Thomas. "I'll need an extra truck for it all." Percy was feeling shit. "The fact shit needs us at the big station." Percy was delighted, but Thomas was sad. "I won't be able to say Happy Christmas to all my friends." Percy was making good time on his way to the village when suddenly... "Leave your trucks in the sidings and
Go back to the Sodom from which you came!
Thomas had a lovely picnic supper of fish and chips. That was good, thought Thomas. I spent. Why can't I pull passenger trains too? You'd be sure to leave something behind. Rubbish, said Thomas. The porter banged the doors. You banged, Thomas. What happened there? Perhaps they forgot to couple Thomas. They're waving because I'm such a splendid engine, he thought importantly.
I'm such a splendid waving because I thought important engine. I'm such a splendid waving because I thought important engine.
They're... But I must stop. I'm pulling a train. No. I want to bang Danny and Clarabelle, but they all had the same answer. Engines don't bang Danny and Clarabelle. Silly stick in the muds, thought Thomas. Out of order? No. Never mind, said his driver. Oh dear, groaned Thomas. I'm going to burst. I'm going to burst. Be quick now. Then while the guard telephoned for an engine inspector, danger, keep away. Gracious goodness me, that was good. You banged Danny and Clarabelle. No, you mustn't do it again. No, sir, I won't, said Thomas sadly. Engines don't bang Danny and Clarabelle. It's too uncomfortable. What happened then? No one. Thomas was waiting at a junction when a bus arrived. Hello, said Tom. Who are you? TTTE. Who are you? I'm Thomas. I run this run line. Help, said Thomas. I can go faster than you. Are you ready?
I can, huffed Thomas.
I'll rear you, said Bertie. Bertie. The drivers agreed to the rear. Are you ready? Why don't you go fast? Why don't you go fast? Called Annie and Clarabelle. Wait and see, hissed Thomas. The level tossing. There was Bertie fuming at the gates while they sailed gaily through. Goodbye, Bertie, called Thomas. Then they had to stop at the station to let off the station. Sang Thomas. Steady, Thomas, said his driver. We'll beat Bertie yet. Then he heard Bertie.
Looks like you're a born loser!
Oh dear, thought Thomas. As they crossed the bridge, they heard an impatient. There was Bertie waiting at the traffic lights. Thomas was too fast. Everyone was a toss-up. They would like to have another race. I don't think they ever will. Do you? Gordon was cross, which made Thomas very cross. A shape good enough for and there's another thing. Poor Henry didn't feel happy anymore. Hello, Henry, said Edward. Shut up, smiled Henry. Shh, 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 shh. He didn't look at Henry, and he didn't look at Edward, and he didn't look at Edward, and he didn't look at Henry, and he didn't look at... He disappeared. Then he saw some stones on a bridge. He whistled, oh, they've broken our glass. They've broken our glass. The police. Can you keep a secret? No. Henry is as excited as we are. Aren't you, old fellow? When I tell you. Gordon.
Always full of the big express.
It was full of important people, like Carl to love it. Hurry, 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 he said.
Said the coaches.
Will the fat control... I'm going to make you to poop, said Gordon. He was almost there when... Botheration! We were going so nicely too, said the fat controller. I never liked these big engines, always going wrong. Edward puffed and pushed and pushed and puffed and puffed and pushed and puffed and puffed and puffed. Why not let Henry try? We've done it together! The train was going so fast that the fat controller ate a goat and pushed and puffed and... The fat controller was seeing how fat he could go. Said the fat controller, and Gordon was in the tunnel. What has happened to me? Asked Gordon. Look, there's Henry. Edward can't push the train. Why not let Henry try? Yes, said the fat controller, I will. Will you help pull this train, Henry? He asked. Oh, thank you. And find a joint. Hooray! Then they coupled him up. Done it together, we've done it. Out of the window to wave at Edward and Henry. But the train was going so fast that his hat blew off into a field where a goat ate all the passengers for tea.
I put on women's clothing. Bumper cars.
One day, the fat fuck sent Edward to the works to be mended. A shite surprise awaited Edward. It's Scarloey. Scarloey was cross to see Edward. Fuck off, Edward, he sighed. I will shank you, Scarloey. Your railway is a lovely line. Oh, it is, 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 it is. Whee! Puffed Scarloey as he raced down the hill. No, scolded Scarloey. Yes! No! Yes! No! Yes! No! Yes! Whee! 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 I'm ashamed of you. Meanwhile, Sir Handel was having trouble with some coaches. Some careless sheep had strayed onto the line. When Sir Handel crawled home, the fat controller laughed. little dick. One summer's day, Thomas and Percy were idling in the station. The news soon spread down the line. Apparently it's tit troubles, confided Thomas to Percy. Hey, you two, this new diesel's got tit-ache. Good luck. Good luck. It was dark when the twins reached the docks. They left the trucks by the quay and scurried off to the shed. Sighed Duck. Next morning, as the twins were preparing to take a long shit, they heard an unfamiliar whistle. Hello. Hello. You take the front and I'll push from behind. Come on, push harder, you silly diesel, shouted Ben. But the diesel couldn't push any harder. And then it happened. They came. What fun.
James was feeling miserable. He could well remember that dreadful accident on his first day. Mix. You can pull coaches or Henry.
Really splendid engine,
He thought, and suddenly let off steam, man. A shower of cum fell onto Topham's nice new top hat. James didn't like that at all. Gordon never has to fetch his own coaches. And he's only painted blue. I'm a really splendid engine. Thomas the Tank Engine Sauce is two coaches. Annie and Clarabelle agree with him, which made Thomas very cross. How can I run my line properly if Henry is always whistling on my cup? How can I run my line properly if James is always
a really splendid engine?
Thomas whistled impatiently. Where have you been, lazy zeal? Oh
Rubbish.
dear, my system is
Rubbish.
out of order.
Rubbish.
No one understands my case.
Rubbish.
You're too slow. You don't know what I suffer, moaned Henry. You need exercise. But Thomas didn't stop till they came to a stop. Peep, 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 peep. I want to fifth. Engines don't go fifth. I want to be splendid. But he felt better after a drink. So he had a drink. Drink. I'm going to burst. That was good. I'm plowing. I'm pulling a train. I'm Bertie. I'm stuck. I'm a really splendid...
Bother!
Give up. You can't pull us. You can't. I can and I will. I'm out of order.
You'll be sucked,
said Toby.
Turn down for what? 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 Turn down for what?
That's loud!